with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
A cold that few could even imagine, a place that few have ever been, a minor crime that ends in a person's life without taking their ability to breathe, a look into the Soviet Union that they never wanted the outside world to see, but it's only a look that you can never forget, even if it's only a day. One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich by Alexander Solzhenitsyn. It's only a day, sunrise to sunset, but in this story you'll see a place that tests the limits of human spirit, that tests the limits of human endurance. You will read a story that illustrates that in spite of any hardship or challenge, it is a person's attitude that determines his fate. Hope has the ability to live in even the most desolate of places. Their alarms sound, telling the prisoners that it's time to wake up and get moving. Another typical day in the forced labor camp, a place where few have hope. But on this day, Ivan Denisovich wakes up in pain. Not the pain from sleeping on a cot in the cold winter. This is the feeling of pain from being too hot and then too cold. The ache all over that signals a fever. It's only one day, but the pain will endure. Will his friends save him scraps for breakfast, or did they eat it themselves? In a Russian work camp, breakfast can be the difference between life and death. They all briefly think of escape, but who would risk it? Escape means certain death. Their work camp gives them a ray of hope, a chance for freedom one day. Escape is never an option. His sentence will end and he will go home to his wife. She writes him letters he doesn't write back, at least not today. He doesn't see the point anymore. He knows that getting through each day one at a time is the goal. His wife knows he's alive. If he died, they would send her his ashes. She knows that he'll be home one day, and he knows that too, if he can just get through it. There are 3,653 days in his sentence, and this is just one. One more that, if he survives, will bring him that much closer to his freedom. What would you do to survive this hell? Would you keep believing in God? Would you trust anyone? Or would you smile as you work in below freezing weather in the middle of nowhere? One man, one day. One day out of 3,653. One day closer to freedom. One day that, just like the other, tests the limits of human experience and reveals that the attitude is what makes all the difference.